Welcome back to the channel, guys. Brand new construction home by MJC Homes or MJC Companies in the Wolverine Estates subdivision, right below 26 Mile and Romeo Plank. Before we get started on this, it's kind of cloudy out here, but before we get started on this cloudy day, my name is Jay Jones. I am a realtor in the Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne County area. If you are looking to move or sell anywhere in those areas, please give me a call, email, text, information in the description below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section. I want to talk about this house because I have been waiting to get inside this house. It is around $600,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house that's 2,800 square feet, and it has a very unique way to get upstairs. In fact, there's 2 ways to get upstairs from here. The basement alone would get me to buy this house, but very, very nice touches in this home that I cannot wait to show you. Let's get into the home right now. Let's go. Oh, you have to like, you have to comment, and you have to subscribe, or I'm shutting down all the videos. All right? By the way, I'm doing videos every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Make sure you're on the channel, all right? Let's go. So let's first get started on the outside, okay? One of the things I kind of see is I love the lights they have on the outside, you know, so at nighttime, you see those lights at the very top. Makes the whole house look nice. But we got black windows, black roof. We got some type of, it's like cream going on, right? Like cream post, this, you know, lighter vinyl on the outside. I like the brick, right? So kind of a warm, darkish tone going on. It's a pretty big home here. Love the landscaping. I mean, that is beautiful. That green and yellow, it just makes everything pop. Nice sized lot too. Come back a little bit. This is by MJC Companies. So if you are interested, go ahead and reach out to me. I can give you some more information. The name of this model is called the Innsbruck Loft. They have other models in the same subdivision. This is a 2-car garage, long driveway. And if you guys haven't, I've also filmed that house there that is called the Berkeley by Lombardo Homes. I have that on the channel as well. And this is a brand new one by MJC Companies. And I like what MJC does. They are very unique. So let's take a look inside. So nice porch area, enough for 2 chairs and a table. You can still go ahead and sip your coffee out here. All right, and let me know what you guys think, right? Would you be interested in this house for your family? Let me know. Leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down through the video. Just want to see your feedback on it. So as we walk into this house, one of the first things that we're going to be greeted with, so we have stairs right in front of us. Looks like we do have the white oak, maybe flooring. Kind of got some wainscoting there. To the right, you have, I love what they've done with these chairs. So your dining room area, but something about this, that cream and black with the accent wall makes it feel like it's like feels like it's a salon or something. But I love what they've done here. It could just be the setup, right? They got a nice decanter with some glasses. They got a whole little bar set up here. So I love how it's a very chill area. They didn't put a formal dining room table. I love how it's just very cozy. So that's what you get greeted with. To the right, to your left, you're gonna have your study room. We'll take a quick walk through and then take our time. All right, bathroom there. And then when you walk through here, you're walking into your great room. And there's your kitchen. Eating area, your kitchen. And I'm gonna show you one cool thing that I like about this house. All right, and straight to your back area, laundry room. That's where your garage is at. You have another way to get to the upstairs. So you have two ways. One when you come straight through the front door, and then if you're going through the kitchen, there's a second way. I think that's very unique, very different. All right, so let's take our time. Let's go to each room and let me know what you guys think, all right? So I think the first place I want to take a look at is this dining room here. I think I already showed enough, but very nice. I love how they've staged this area. Love the accent wall. I think that's my favorite part about this whole area here is the accent wall. I like the sconces, like the sconce type light, you know, very low lighting, but it makes this thing feel nice. What do you guys think about the light fixture right there in the middle? All right, I think I'm gonna have to make this example at home. I need like a little, what do you call these things? Rolling trays or whatever. It's the only thing about walking through model houses, I mentioned before, I always get like new ideas that I wanna do at home. I know this would probably be more dangerous for my wife because if she were to walk through here, she would be going right to the at-home store. And I'm sure my house would be full of storage items of stuff she would want, but even I'm getting ideas, so I might be just as bad. So here is the study room. I actually like the no door on the study room. What do you guys think? I like the archway. Yeah, no door on there, just walk straight in. Yeah, I actually like the no door on it. You have your window right there. All right. All right, there's your computer. It's more like Windows 95, looks like. All right, awesome. So yeah, and even in this room, so it looks like we got some, you know, some type of, I don't know, architecture on the wall, right? I don't know if that's not really anything too crazy, but yeah, some architecture on the wall. That's kind of cool. I do like this area right here. So, you know, how they decorated, put a table there. They've decorated this area by the stairs. I like seeing stuff like that. All right, so there's your kind of your door view. So as soon as you walk in, got a few rooms to go to. Let's take a look at this room. This is gonna be your bathroom. First half bath. All right, let's look at this closet real quick. Guess you can make this your coat closet. So right out of your front door, coat closet right there. Nice. That's gonna be your basement door right there. But the thing that I like about it is, so this is different, right? So you're walking straight from your door, and usually there's like a hallway in the middle where you can kind of walk in the middle and you can see your great room and your kitchen. This one, you're gonna walk right in and you're gonna walk into your great room, which I love those built-in shelves. I love how they've carved that out. There's a light on it. Looks like a display. That is really cool. And then you walk right into your great room and you're looking straight to the back of your kitchen. I think that is pretty cool. That's pretty different as well. Another little cool little archway here in the great room. So I said we work our way back. So here's the great room. All those windows are really nice, nice big windows. Recessed lighting for sure sets this room off pretty well. So your fireplace, that's where your TV would go. All right, so there's your full view of great room all the way back to your kitchen. And if you had a patio, you have a pretty kind of a longer style backyard, right? So I wouldn't say it's super wide, but it's a longer backyard. You do have a backyard, which is good. And you have, for this house, a side yard as well. All right, here's your eating area. Nice big table, sitting about 6 people. And another thing I like to point out too, so you got 6 people here, and then you can have 4 people at the island. So there's 10 people. If you had a big, big Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, something like that, or you had a barbecue, you have enough to seat everyone. Kitchen. So there's no deck on here now, but I'll give you a quick look at the outside. So you do have, again, you do have a nice size yard. It goes there, goes there. So you got a longer yard. All right, let's take a look at the kitchen. Let me know what you guys think, right? So a rating of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. We love to rate the kitchens. Love to see what you guys think about it. All right, we're rating it based on the storage, the size, and the features. And I'll point out one cool feature that I absolutely love, which is that is a black sink. I've done a few flips before, and I put black sinks in the houses, and the buyers love it. I'm a big fan of seeing a black sink. Definitely when you have black knobs, everything, that looks really nice. So let me know what you guys think here. They also have the molding at the top of the cabinets. Finishes it off really nice. And you got your wood right here on the island, and then white cabinet on the other side. So black sink, quartz countertop. I absolutely love the black sink. I don't know. I just think that it's just different, right? So you don't get that stainless steel. I mean, you got your black knobs, the black faucet, and then go ahead and get your black sink. I think that just finishes the look off. Very seamless. All right. Let's open up the cabinet. Give you guys a good idea how big those are. Soft close. So I love this island, and I love how it has the, the overhang, right? So you got kind of a nice size island, and then the overhang, kind of like the bar style. That way you can seat some additional people there. And here's your pantry. Again, this house is 2,800 square feet. And I think we'll just go ahead and finish off the first floor by looking at the laundry room, and then they have the storage area. And then right now we are in the laundry room. All right, so let's take a look at the upstairs and then the finished basement, and we'll wrap this up. But again, I love this right here. So you got two ways you can go upstairs. I've always thought that, you know, ever since my dad used to take us to go see houses, whenever I seen the two stairs, I thought it was always cool. I mean, stairs alone, I used to always love. Not so much as I got older, but being able to see two stairs, I thought were pretty cool. So as we walk up here, we do have a really cool loft area. Very, very cool loft area. And then here's your look from here downstairs. Cool. All right, so I think what we'll do is we'll just go from this room to the back. So we'll just touch on these rooms really quick. Definitely feel like it's a nice size room. Again, you know, it's pretty big to fit this bed. Looks like they have one nightstand, and they have a nice long nightstand here, or dresser. And again, if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in the Macomb area, whether it's a house that's similar to this or, you know, any price range, please give me a call. My information is in the description below and also pinned to the top of the comment section. There's also more information, same information, and then there's also a form if you want to fill that out. That way I can know, you know, if you're looking to buy in the next year, 6 months, if you're looking in like a certain area in Macomb, Oakland County. You can fill out that form, and then once I give you a call, we'll just pick up, and then I'll see what I can do to help you out. Here's the first full bathroom, double vanity. Big fan of the drawers that are in the middle. That way you can use the space instead of just making it just like, you know, a slab where there's nothing you can do with it. You know, whenever you can have some extra space. I'm a big fan of that. All right. There's your toilet and your shower and tub combo. Let's take a look at this bedroom real quick. Appreciate the theme of the cars. I'm a big car guy myself. That car looks like a Charger. I was gonna say Camaro, but yeah, it's a Charger. Mustang. Not a Mustang guy. I don't know if we have any Mustang lovers on my channel, but I'm not a big Mustang guy. I am definitely this type of guy though. I'm a Corvette guy. I like a Chevy. I like a Camaro. Don't mind a Charger. All right, so let's take a look at loft area. So it has the tray ceilings inside of here. Another place if you would like to entertain upstairs. If you don't want to go downstairs, it's a great place to watch the Lions game. It's a very cozy place to watch a nice football game or sports game. And then you can go right to bed from here. Just give you a good idea what that would look like. So you're sitting down, you're watching your game, you got your food right there. You got a nice window view here on a nice chill Sunday night. I think this is a really cool feature of the house. You know, whenever I can see a loft, usually they used to be smaller lofts. When I can see this expanded, this big loft, I think those are really nice. I can appreciate it. Definitely if you're upstairs, because maybe you don't want to go downstairs. You know, maybe it's too many stairs for you. You can watch a movie, watch a game up there, and don't even have to go downstairs unless you want something to drink. All right. All right, so here's the master, or the primary bedroom. Love that lighting in the ceiling. That is very, very fresh. I think that just sets the room off. So this feels more longer than wide, right? So sometimes when we walk in a primary bedroom, space is really wide. This one feels longer. Love that accent wall. Yeah, the lighting in the ceiling is really, really nice. And you got your windows right there. Think of the primary bathroom. Double vanity, you got your stand-up shower. You do have a walk-through closet. And then this water closet is actually pretty big. I think it may be the biggest water closet we've seen on the channel. I'll show you what I mean by this water closet. So usually this is how big it is, like just walking right through here. Like this whole thing is usually how big it is, but you actually walk in, take a little turn. Like this is, this is big. This is really big. I'm surprised they didn't put like a linen closet in here because they probably could have fit it. Stand-up shower with a bench. I just feel like if you're gonna do a stand-up shower, you have to put a bench in there. You know, I just feel like it's one of those things that is just kind of should just be a normal thing, right? I like this rock strip going down, the rock tile. It's actually what my wife wants to do to our shower, and I think that that is a very fresh look. But yeah, you gotta give them a bench, man. You know, if it's big enough, give them a bench. And now we're gonna walk into this walk-in closet here. Definitely more than enough space for all the clothes, the shoes, the his and hers you guys can split. Yes, again, some of these houses that I walked through for MJC, they have been very different layouts, and I can appreciate that. They all have this unique build to them. I've shown you one that was in Shelby Township, one of my favorite MJC, well, second favorite MJC home. My first one's in Washington that I showed on the channel. But the one that was in Shelby Township had a finished basement. It was like an apartment style living. I mean, that entire house by MJC was just beautiful, very different. I loved it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the basement. I'm gonna go this way. That way you guys can get another good look at the kitchen and everything. All right, so let's take a look at this finished basement, which probably would get me to buy the house. But I want to show you guys something before we walk down. I want to show you, this is pretty high. All right, so the ceiling here, from where I'm at right now, I mean, that's pretty high. All right. Actually, this is actually 3.5 bath house. Sorry, I said 2.5, but there's a full bath down here in the basement. So this, of course, is just like their area where they would show you all your options for flooring. Looks like level 4 is like this one, the one we got here. But you got your finished basement down here. Can't complain about that. This is exactly what I would do with a lot of homes that I've walked through. And when I say I would make it an entertainment style basement, this is pretty much what I would do. You know, if you got room, for sure, of course, add a table down there, but just an area where you can come, it's drywalled off. You can have a seating area, place to sit so you can watch, you know, whatever cool movies and have the family, popcorn, and pretty much just drywall everything off so you can just have a nice area to hang out, chill. Looks like they're playing a homemade style of Jenga. This is another storage room. So a very, very big basement for a 2,800 square foot colonial. All right, and then let's take a look at the last bathroom. Can't wait to hear what you guys, your feedback on this house. I do read the comments and I do comment to yours, right? Because I appreciate you guys. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think about it, right? So far, if you stayed this long, make sure you hit the like button. Helps the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment. I'll comment right back. And if you have not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. There's content that I have coming out every Wednesday at 5 p.m. So definitely very consistent on the channel. Actually, a really cool thing I'll share with you guys is I have a virtual assistant I'm going to be bringing on to do all my editing. So The editing is gonna be 10 times better, and we're gonna have a lot more content coming out. Can't wait to show you guys. All right, one final walkthrough. So that completes the video for this walkthrough. If you guys are interested in this home or any other homes on the channel, my information is in the description below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section. Can't wait to hear what you guys think about this home. I love seeing your guys' ratings for the kitchen, and I love just to hear what you guys have to say. So it's always very enjoyable when you guys do comment. If there's anything else, I think that's pretty much about it. Make sure you guys take a look at any of the other videos that I have in the Macomb Township area. I also have some in the Oakland County area of new builds. And just go ahead and binge watch, have fun, and reach out to me if you guys have any questions, right? You guys stay safe, be blessed. See you on the next video.